What is the worst combination of illnesses? Alzheimer's and diarrhea. You're running but can't remember where. You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice. My elderly relatives like to tease me at weddings, saying, "You'll be next." They soon stopped though, once I started doing the same to them at funerals. I'd like to have kids one day. I don't think I could stand them any longer than that, though.
I hate double standards. Burn a body at a crematorium, you're being a respectful friend. Do it at home and you're destroying evidence. Today was a terrible day. My ex got hit by a bus. And I lost my job as a bus driver. The doctor gave me 1 year to live, so I shot him. The judge gave me 15 years. Problem solved. A guy walks with a young boy into the woods. The boy turns to him and says, "Hey mister, it's getting really dark and I'm scared." The man replies, "How do you think I feel? I have to walk back alone."
I just read that someone in London gets stabbed every 52 seconds. Sucks for that poor guy. My wife and I have reached the difficult decision that we do not want children. If anybody does, please just send me your contact details and we can drop them off tomorrow. My boss told me to have a good day. So I went home. I took my mother-in-law out yesterday morning. Being a sniper is awesome.
I have a joke about trickle-down economics. But 99% of you will never get it. Dark humor is like food, not everyone gets it. I wasn't close to my father when he died. Which is lucky because he stepped on a landmine. Siri, why am I still single? Siri activates front camera and can no longer be reached.
My wife told me she'll slam my head on the keyboard if I don't get off the computer. I'm not too worried. I think she's joking. Schvaklen M.N0078YV87 Tfeoiwofated. I've asked so many people what LGBTQ stands for. So far no one has given me a straight answer. As I get older, I remember all the people I lost along the way. Maybe a career as a tour guide was not the right choice. I was digging in our garden when I found a chest full of gold coins. I was about to run straight home to tell my wife about it. But then I remembered why I was digging in our garden.
When I die, I want to die like my grandfather who died peacefully in his sleep. Not screaming like all the passengers in his car. Two hunters are in the woods when one of them collapses. His hunting buddy immediately calls 911. My friend isn't breathing, he shouts into the phone. What should I do? Relax, the operator tells him. I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead. There's silence, and then a gunshot. The guy gets back on the phone and says, "Okay, now what?" Turns out a major new study recently found that humans eat more bananas than monkeys. It's true. I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey. I was in Russia listening to a stand-up comedian making fun of Putin. The jokes weren't that good. But I liked the execution.
Remember, being healthy is basically dying as slowly as possible. I took my mother-in-law out yesterday morning. Being a sniper is awesome. I wasn't close to my father when he died. Which is lucky because the elevator crashed. What do you call an orphan taking a selfie? A family photo.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Wonderful saying. Horrible way to find out you were adopted. A man walks into a magic forest and tries to cut down a talking tree. "You can't cut me down," the tree complains. "I'm a talking tree." The man responds, "You may be a talking tree, but you will die a log." My son, who's into astronomy, asked me how stars die. "Usually an overdose, son," I told him. My parents raised me as an only child. Which really annoyed my younger brother.
The other day, my wife asked me to pass her lipstick, but I accidentally passed her a glue stick. She still isn't talking to me. Since the pandemic started, my wife just stands there sadly looking through the window. I should probably go let her in. My girlfriend's dog died, so I tried to cheer her up by getting her an identical one. It just made her more upset. She screamed at me and said, "What am I supposed to do with two dead dogs?" Today I decided to go visit my childhood home. I asked the residents if I could come inside because I was feeling nostalgic, but they refused and slammed the door on my face. My parents are the worst.
I have good and bad news, the doctor said to his patient. Give me the good news first, the patient said. Your test results are back, the doctor said, and you have only 2 days to live. That's the good news, the patient exclaimed. What's the bad news? I've been trying to reach you for 2 days. What's worse than biting into an apple and finding a worm? Biting into an apple and finding half a worm. Never break someone's heart, they only have one. Break their bones instead, they have 206 of them. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Or at least it does if you throw it hard enough to injure him.
My wife of 60 years told me, "Let's go upstairs and make love." I just sighed and said, "Choose one, I can't do both." I was shocked when I found out my toaster was not waterproof. I was playing chess with my friend and he said, "Let's make this interesting." So we stopped playing chess. I have a fish that can break dance. Only for 20 seconds though, and only once.
Patient, oh doctor, I'm just so nervous. This is my first operation. Doctor, don't worry. Mine too. Welcome back to Plastic Surgery Anonymous. Nice to see so many new faces here today. Why are friends a lot like snow? If you pee on them, they disappear. The first time I got a universal remote control, I thought to myself, this changes everything. Today a man knocked on my door and asked for a small donation toward the local swimming pool. I gave him a glass of water.
Please like and subscribe to our channel.